Every now and then, I'll see games on Steam or Green Man that are either on sale for such a ridiculously low amount that they're impossible to ignore, or it's an interesting looking game I've never heard of and it happens to also be on sale. The latter is what led me to purchase M.A.S.S Builder, a game developed by Vermilion Digital. After playing this game for a good amount of time, it not only impressed me, but it brought up feelings of mild shock. I was shocked that Gundam, an extremely well-known mech or robot franchise with over 80 different games, has yet to give players the deep level of customization that M.A.S.S Builder has to offer. We'll get to the customization in a second, after I explain the story, or lack thereof. You start the game by founding and leading a PMC outfit specializing in the building and utilization of M.A.S.S units. M.A.S.S stands for Mechanical Assault Skeleton Suit, although it's unclear to me just how large these suits are or where the cockpit is located in the suit. Your secretary does most of the talking for you since you're a voiceless and bodiless existence. Truth be told, I ignore most of what's going on between the characters because I'm just psyched to customize my robot. Customization is broken into three parts: armor, weapons, and tuning. When customizing armor, you start with a frame. The spacing of the frame's joints can be adjusted, but it provides no changes in combat effectiveness or otherwise. After that, it's time to select what armor will be installed on the frame. It is worth noting that there are weight values shown on the armor parts. I believe that might affect the fuel burn rate of your M.A.S.S unit's engine, but not to such a degree where it might cripple your style of gameplay. You start with a handful of different armor pieces for each of the 24 parts of your frame that you can customize. Additional armors are unlocked via missions, and we'll go into that in a bit, so sit tight. Armor parts have multiple subparts, handy for letting you color your M.A.S.S unit exactly how you want. All parts of all armors and weapons can be colored with any color or decorated with an expansive assortment of decals, so, you know, go nuts. Just like armors, weapons can be customized just as thoroughly. You've got melee weapons, a shield, a ballistics firearm slot, an energy gun slot, a missile launcher, and these floating energy drones. All that can be equipped or unequipped at your discretion. Different weapon or gun parts will alter how you wield the weapon. For example, long handles on melee weapons make you hold the weapon in both hands, so you cannot use a shield whether you have it equipped or not. You can dual wield weapons, but that's an upgrade you can unlock in one of the skill trees after about an hour or two of playing. With firearms, gun handles or frames determine how you hold the guns, and the receivers determine how the gun fires. Missile launchers are shoulder mounted, so only their function can be changed. The drones float around your currently targeted enemy and fire at a fixed rate, but you can change their function as well. You have 32 bays in your PMC base, meaning you can craft 32 custom M.A.S.S units, each with their own multi-weapon loadouts. If you're anything like me, you'll spend more time customizing than you do in the field. Now, it's not all about looking badass. You've got to be a badass under all that cool armor. Development and tuning of your M.A.S.S unit is broken up into three trees: engine, operating system, and architect. Engine, as it sounds, affects how well your M.A.S.S unit runs. You unlock engines to install in your M.A.S.S unit, and the level of the engine determines how many gear slots it will give you. Gear slots house minor upgrades like magazine size, acceleration, fuel capacity, armor, and other things. The operating system provides module slots, which house upgrades for accuracy, fuel burn rate, shield capacity, shield recovery, and more. Lastly, architect frames affect combat techniques and provide tech slots for upgrades to damage output and effectiveness of your elemental weapon damage types. You unlock engines, operating systems, and architecture by progressing through the three skill trees of the same names. Making your way through the architect tree will unlock longer and stronger weapon combos for your melee weapons, as well as the ability to freely change the elemental damage of your weapons. The flow of combat in M.A.S.S Builder is what I expected. Until you unlock multiple upgrades for your combos and techniques, combat may feel stiff and limited. Your ability to dodge lies in your booster pack and works very well with the lock-on system, so you should be able to stick and move to avoid damage quite easily. I'm a few hours in, and I have yet to unlock any upgrades that heal me after taking health damage, so once your overshield is depleted, get to range and put your guns to good use. You can strafe quickly with the booster pack, and your guns aren't just for show. They do a good amount of damage, allowing you to keep up the fight from any distance. Ballistic weapons have limited ammo pools in the beginning, so try not to burn through it all too quickly, since certain annoying melee enemies or stationary objectives will be best dealt with at range. Luckily, energy ammo replenishes slowly over time, but you should still try to conserve to save it for more dangerous situations. Completing the missions in M.A.S.S Builder awards you with materials necessary for your skill tree upgrades, credits, the game's currency, which is used to unlock just about everything, and progress on locked armor parts or weapon parts. Once progress on a locked part reaches 100%, you will be allowed to unlock that part for a small bit of credits. It seems like progress on certain weapon or armor parts is gained from certain missions, so it pays to replay them from time to time. You could always up the difficulty on your replays to give yourself an extra challenge. Multiplayer such as co-op or PvP is in development according to an in-game notice, and that's when this game will really get more attention. The mission maps are fairly large and can easily accommodate 2 giant robots cutting their way through hordes of enemies. It's possible that co-op will increase enemy spawn amounts or enemy difficulty, but as of right now, the only people who know how that'll work are Vermilion Digital. With a game this heavy into customizing things, of course there would be a photo mode. You can pose your M.A.S.S unit in 12 ways, toggle the booster pack effects on or off, display or hide certain weapons, and even adjust how the robot holds the weapons. The process of setting up a photo shoot is almost as extensive as customizing the bot itself. This game certainly has great potential. Vermilion Digital puts out work-in-progress updates on Steam, so you'll always know what's on the horizon, whether it's new bosses, mission locations, or huge updates like I'm sure the multiplayer update will be. Truth be told, if this game was just about customizing a robot for fun and had no fighting whatsoever, I still might have bought it. M.A.S.S Builder is $25 full price, although at the time I bought it, it was on sale for about $17. I'm happy to say the more I play of it, the more I can see $25 worth of a game. Just think, if this game came from a bigger developer, they probably would have wrapped up armor parts, weapon parts, or certain color palettes as microtransaction packs, and I'm glad they didn't. If you'd like to try before you buy, M.A.S.S Builder does have a demo available. However, I bought the game as soon as I saw it was on sale, so don't ask me how big the demo is, because I didn't play it. For right now, that's about all there is to say about M.A.S.S Builder. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you want to just see the customization or just the combat, see the description or just click the pop-ups at the end of the video. And don't forget to subscribe. This has been Cygnus Jason, and I will catch you all on the game side.